with us. Let's bring in Patrick Rishe. He is a director of the sports business program at Washington University in St. Louis and a professor of practice in sports business. I got so many things to talk to you about, and we'll talk about some other stuff. But I'm going to start with this. So I was at the Jets game, and my one.
That was your first mistake, by the way.
No,
yeah,
we won.
That
They
is
won.
a problem.
They won. They did. But I do notice, man, there's a lot of downtime for TV commercials. There's a lot of TV commercials, and you know what? People are watching those live. It's like the last place for live advertising, so it's always going to be worth a lot. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, absolutely, and we talk about this in our sports business class, that all the other entertainment that's out there, you can stream it on Hulu or Netflix, but sports, you have to consume it live, and that's why you have such great opportunities for advertising.
I have some other ideas. I think when Fox or NBC or CBS has different games to show in different areas, I think they should stagger the starts of them, because lately I've been seeing they go to the end of other games. When the game that I'm not that interested in is over, I can see the end of all these really great games. They've been doing that more and more. Have you noticed that?
You're absolutely
that's smart.
correct. In fact, every weekend you've got two games that are starting a little bit later in the afternoon, so about 15, 20 minutes later. And, you know, going back to one of the things we're going to talk about, they've had the good luck the last couple of years of being a little bit more strategic with making sure you have the marquee matchups pitting the best teams, and they've had some great games.
We don't know who the best teams are anymore. Are the Rams any good? Suddenly San Francisco is like some great team? I don't understand. There's too much parity. And I'll tell you what else there's too much of. Too many flags, too many weird. Is a block in the back really a penalty? Is these weird blocks? I don't know what's a penalty and what. Too much review. Too many plays are being reviewed now, too.
When the ratings went down a couple of years ago, I don't pin it to the kneeling. I really don't. I pin it to the change in how consumers are consuming sports. They're streaming it. Now, these numbers that we're looking at, the 6% increase, I believe that's just looking at the true traditional Nielsen ratings. And I think part of it this year is this is the 100th year of the NFL. And they marketed the heck out of that over the offseason. You had Peyton Manning doing all these webisodes on ESPN, very funny, kind of educational, historical part of the game to draw people into the history of the game.
The refs are deciding a lot of games. You see the end of the Jets game? That was insane. Every single
It's
play.
not pretty.